Welcome back to part 2 of the VHS update for December 29th, 2017, which for the last part we last left off with Tucker the Man and His Dreams. And now it's continued, which in the first part we showed off the VHS tapes. Now for this part we're gonna show off the 6 DVDs that I got. So yep. So let's continue. The first one I got is a 2008 DVD release of the Big Lebowski 1998 movie with Jeff Bridges and John Goodman. This also stars Julianne Moore, Steve Buscemi, the late David Huddleston, and John Turturro. This is the 10th anniversary edition. This is Focus Features, but Focus Features movie. And I've heard a lot of good things about this movie, and I've never seen this movie before, but I've heard really good things about this movie. So I definitely have picked this up. So now I got a copy of this movie. So yep, here's the front, the side. Ignore the lighting. And the back. To this 10th anniversary edition DVD loaded with all new bonus features. The Coen brothers score again says NBC TV, and this is a 1998 movie, and even though it says here Focus Features, this was actually a Polygram. This movie was actually made by Polygram. But this is a re-release from Universal. The bonus features include The Dude's Life, The Dude's Upsides, the Big Lebowski 10 years later, The Lebowski Fest, an Achiever's Story, Flying Carpets and Bowling Pin Dreams, the dream sequence of the Dude, interactive map, Jeff Bridges photo book, plus an introduction, the making of the Big Lebowski photo gallery, and more. Yep, this is rated R for excessive strong language, drug content, sexuality, and brief violence. And this is an hour and 58 minutes, which is 118 minutes. Here's the disc. Here's disc 1, which is the theatrical film. And here's disc 2, which has the bonus material. And for Christmas, I got an iPhone from my papa and grandma, which grandma got a new iPhone, and she decided to give me this old iPhone for Christmas. So yep, and we set it up on our account and works good. So yep. So anyways, I'm gonna have to give this movie a watch sometime because I heard it's really good. Because I heard how great this film is. The next one I got is a 2002 DVD release of Caveman, 1981 United Artists movie with Ringo Starr, Barbara Batch, Dennis Quaid, and Shelley Long. And this also stars John Cusack, Avery Schreiber, and Jack Gilford. Yep. Here's the front, the side, back. Lots of fun, says Janet Maslin in the New York Times. And this is the original DVD release from 2002. There's also a 2015 DVD release of this movie, which is by Olive Films, but this is the MGM DVD release. And the only special feature on this is the original theatrical trailer. And this is rated PG, and it's an hour and 32 minutes, which is 92 minutes. So, yep. Here's the disc. Side A, which is the widescreen version. Side B is the full screen version. I've seen bits and pieces of this movie before on TV once. And from what I saw, it is pretty funny. So I'm going to have to give the rest of this movie a watch sometime, because it does look pretty funny. So yep. And the next 3 are Warner Brothers DVDs, all in snapper cases. The first one I got is an out of print one. The next one I got is an out of print one, a 2003 DVD release of The Courtships of Eddie's Father, 1962 or 63 MGM movie with Glenn Ford, Shirley Jones, Stella Stevens, Dinah Merle, and Roberta Sherwood. And this also stars Ronnie Howard and Jerry Van Dyke, and it was actually Ron Howard's name, but you know I've seen Every Boy Needs a Mother, Even If Dad Has to Marry Her. Yep, this is the 2003 DVD release, which is out of print now. This DVD has been re-released by the Warner Archive Collection, but this is the original DVD release. Here's the front, the side, back. Pop meets his match when Eddie plays matchmaker. Special feature include feature-length audio commentary by Shirley Jones, Diane Miller, and Stella Stevens, theatrical trailer, and behind-the-scene notes. 1962 movie. It says photograph 1963. So I don't know what year. I think it was filmed in 1962, but it was released in 1963. This is not rated 118 minutes. This is an MGM movie. Here's the disc, and here's the chapter and the scene index. I've seen bits and pieces of this movie before on TCM once, and from what I saw, it does look pretty good. So I'm going to have to get the rest of this movie and watch sometime, because it does look pretty good. And the next one's another out-of-print title. This is a 1999 DVD release of the Hitcher Proxy, 1994 Warner Brothers movie with Tim Robbins, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and the late Paul Newman. Yep, a comedy of inventions. They took him for a fall guy, but he threw them for a hoop. Yep, this DVD's out of print as well. This movie, because there's also a Warner Archive DVD release of this movie, which came out in 2016, but this is the original DVD release of this movie. Here's the front, the side, back. Dazzling and delightful, a comic extravaganza, says David Anson in Newsweek. And this movie was directed by Joe Cohen and was also written by the Coen brothers and also by Sam Raimi, which is pretty cool. So this is another Coen brothers movie that I got today, and this DVD has no bonus features on it whatsoever. But that's okay with it. But that's okay. Rated PG for some mild language and thematic elements, and it's 111 minutes. Here's the disc, currently on the widescreen side. The other side's full screen, and here's the scene index. And this is a film I have seen before, and this is a fun movie. I really like this one, so I'm glad I have it in my collection now. So yep, the Hitcher Proxy, good movie. We'll have to give this movie another watch sometime, because this is a good film. And the last Warner Brothers DVD I got is a 1998 DVD release of Victory, 1981 Lorimar film with Sylvester Stallone, Michael Caine, Max von Sydow, and Paley. Yep. Now it's time for Heroes. And this DVD was originally $5 or $6, but I got this odd sale for $3, which is pretty cool. This is a John Huston movie. Now's the time for Heroes. Yep, here's the front, the side, the back. Stallone, Caine, and Paley take a kick at the fervor. Yep. And this is a Lorimar movie. This movie was originally released by Paramount when it came out in 1981, but I'm sure that logo is not shown on this DVD. And the only features on this DVD are production notes and theatrical trailer. And I do have this movie on VHS, but I wanted to get this movie on DVD because I do like this movie. This is rated PG and it's 116 minutes. Here's the discs currently on the full screen side. The other side is widescreen, but it has no label on it. And here's the scene index. And I have seen this movie recently, and this is a good film. I really like Victory. It's a really good movie. So yep. So now I have it on DVD. And the last DVD I got for this update is a 2004 DVD release of Without a Clue, 1988 ITC and Orion Pictures movie with Michael Caine and Ben Kingsley. This also stars Jeffrey Jones, Lindsay Anthony, and Paul Freeman. Meet the world's greatest detective and his bubbling partner Sherlock Holmes. This is another DVD that I got off sale for $3. And this is another DVD that's out of print now, but it has been re-released by Olive Films, which is pretty cool. But I got the original MGM DVD. Yep. Here's the front. The side. Once again, try to ignore the light. And the back. Funny, charming, inventive, and irreverent, says Los Angeles Times. This is an ITC entertainment movie that was originally released by Orion Pictures when it came out. And the only feature on this is the original theatrical trailer, and it says here, for Best Supporting Actor winner, The Cider House Rules, and for Hannah and Her Sisters for Michael Caine, and Best Academy Award and Kingsley for Best Actor Gandhi in 1982. So yep, this is rated PG and it's an hour and 47 minutes, and which is 107 minutes, and this is only in full screen, which stinks, but that's okay with me. This is the original theatrical trailer on this DVD as well. And here's the disc. I did have this movie on VHS once, but the lid was broken off and the tape didn't play right. The tape wasn't in the best condition, so I had to get rid of it and got a DVD copy of this. So yep, I still haven't seen this movie yet, but it does look pretty funny because I do like comedy movies as well, as you all know. And I do like Michael Caine, Ben Kingsley, so I'm going to have to give this movie a watch sometime. And that's it for the VHS and DVD update for December 29th, 2017. And stay tuned for some more videos coming soon. And 2018's almost here, so yep. So peace out, everybody.